they go. See, they don't disappear, oh no. So
hello and welcome to the vlog again. This is going to be a London vlog. I have actually been here for a little bit over 3 days. For the last 3 days, I've just been like walking around London a bunch by myself, exploring the parks, exploring the neighborhoods, exploring all of the touristy spots of London. I haven't really been vlogging too much because one, I've been kind of exhausted from the Scotland trip before this, and I came here and our Airbnb in London is so tiny. I actually booked it on booking.com and I will leave a name on the screen. And if you're ever coming to London and you see this, please don't book it. They advertise it for 3 people, but it's so tiny with our luggage that we kind of literally bump into stuff all the time because there's not here. So I have the sofa bed outside for myself to sleep on, and that's been also making me tired, and I just don't like this whole like living situation. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's my last full day in London, and I have a whole itinerary planned for myself for tomorrow to do all the things that I couldn't get to in the last 4 days. So I'm gonna start really early in the morning, go explore the Notting Hill area, try a cafe there, probably go to the market there, and then come back to Soho in London. So I'm gonna try to vlog all of tomorrow. But before that, I'm gonna insert some footage here from my last 3 days in London. It has been a really, really great time. I love London. It's such a beautiful city. So I hope you enjoy, and thank you for being here.
what do you got to relieve the fear you got to release? If I move with more intention, if I take my time.
London felt like a cleaner, more peaceful version of New York. At this point in the trip, I was starting to get a little homesick, and London made me feel right back at home. So the agenda for day 1 was to just walk around, explore the parks, explore the touristy parts of London, maybe do a little bit of shopping, take myself on little coffee and lunch dates, and just, you know, recoup.
Be bold. Be bold. Be bold. If today was your last day, who'll be your company? What do you wanna be? What do you got to relieve the fear you got to release? If today was your last day, who'll be your
Ended the day riding the London Eye, and it was definitely a touristy thing to do, but we decided since it was all of our first time in London, why not? But in hindsight, I would skip it because it was underwhelming, and then we ended the day with dinner and a walk and just seeing this beautiful view of the Big Ben.
Be bold. Be bold. Too long, but I don't wanna come down. Caught up in a long free fall, you got me off of the ground. Sway for a minute, but play move side to side. Ticket, I want you in my life. Feel a mile high when you're on my side. High up in the sky, cruising through the night. Feel a mile
not follow the signs. You're looking like a one-way. Gotta make the right choice. Hope I make the right noise. Hoping that you like boys like me. I know you feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling you could be my muse. I hear strange when I see you. You say green, but I see blue.
I hope you enjoyed that, aimlessly walking around London, just exploring every single little part that I wanted to explore. Now back to my last day. We're headed to Notting Hill, which in hindsight is one of my most favorite areas in London and anywhere else for that matter. It is so cute, so colorful. I love the vibe here. Reminds me of all the movies based in London and just made me feel so dreamy and so happy. The Portobello Market is also in Notting Hill, which was by far one of the most fun experiences I've had in my time in London. There were so many shops here, right from vintage stores to just people on the street selling used antiques to clothing, accessories, food, just you name it. There was everything here. Tell you, if you are going to London, you need to put Notting Hill on your list. The Portobello Market is right by there, and I just spent the day getting breakfast at Notting Hill at Farm Girl Cafe, and then I went and walked Portobello Market for like 4 hours. Guys, I lucked out and found a Christian Dior Montaigne bag at a vintage store, and there's so many vintage stores in Portobello Market, but this one was special, so I'll leave the name here. If you ever go to Notting Hill, you need to visit the store. She had such an amazing collection of like vintage pieces, but I found a Dior bag and I got her for a really good price. So this is the bag. She is so gorgeous and it's like in pristine condition. This is how it looks on me. It is about 7 p.m. now. I'm gonna go get myself some dinner. I'll probably go to the restaurant and not do takeout. My last dinner out in London, I really want to enjoy it, so I'm gonna go get that and then come back, pack my bags. My flight is at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, so we leave pretty early. Before I remember, when a trip was coming to an end, I would always feel so sad and I would not want it to end and I would not want to go back home. But right now, I'm so ready to go to my own house, sleep in my own bed, get back into work, get back into routine. I think this trip has been a really good break because I really needed to disconnect from work. I was getting very unhealthily invested in it, and this trip did exactly what it was supposed to do. But now I'm ready to go back into life and go back into crushing my goals and working out and just New York. I didn't think I'd say this, but I actually miss New York.